Hi everybody, Karis here. I'm hanging out with some lichen rocks right now. Look, how awesome are they, right? Looking up at the clouds and the sky and the sun. I'm in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. After tomorrow I start a drive over to Portland for a week, and after that, I'll see what happens. I don't really know. There are a few different potential realities that might manifest, and I don't know which ones they are, and that's okay. So, this video is about to be some real talk. That's why I have to lay down for it, like grounding so hard to these amazing rocks right now, just so I can bring this through for you guys, because it exists in my head. You know how it goes. It exists in my head, and I want to make sure that it's clear for you, because it's kind of a big deal what I'm going to be talking to you about. It has to do with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And there's some shifts going on. There's an intense thing happening on our planet right now, and I just want to kind of give you guys the info that I've received as far as where we're at right now. So where we're going is obviously all cohesive and wonderful and beautiful, which is why we're even doing this, which is why you're even watching this video right now, is because you're attracted to that reality stream and you want to help create it, so thanks. And that's what we're doing. But where we are right now, there's still some things that need to happen in order for us to complete it, right? So, okay, this is what's going on with the divine masculine and divine feminine. So far as what I've observed, so far as what people have told me, so far as what I've experienced and spoken to my sisters in the work that we're doing here about, and my brothers as well. Okay, so you've got the old paradigm, which was divine masculine keeps divine feminine down, slavery of the women, you know, women can be owned, women were only breeders, blah-da-da-da-da-da, right? And that's gone largely in a lot of ways for a lot of you guys watching this video. I know that you're having more empowered times, but what has ended up happening is we're both waking up, both being the divine feminine, who I'm representing right now because it's my viewpoint here in this body on this planet right now, and the divine masculine is waking up as well. And I know that a couple years ago, now I'm talking about tides of energy here, so there are going to be those of you who fall outside of what I'm talking about, either before it on the line and saying, no, I was doing that 5 years ago and now I'm farther ahead. That's true. Thank you. Power to you. You trailblazers. Love you very much. And those of you who are behind it and are like, wait, that hasn't happened for me yet. What are you talking about? And that's true too. Stuff's falling out of my pockets. It's going crazy around here. Okay. So here's what happened a few years ago. As someone who was very much focusing consciously on embodying the returning divine feminine, as one being on a planet full of them. This is not me saying that, no. One out of, billions, right? Who are also doing it, because that's what we're all doing. Whether or not it's conscious is just the fun of it. You don't always have to read the instruction manual. Everyone's doing it. But a lot of women have and are having the conversation of, where are the enlightened men? Where are they? Where are the men with their open hearts? Where are the ones who are intuitive? We know that you guys are intuitive. Where are you? Well, now the men are showing up. They're here. That's great. And we love you and thank you for coming, and we're glad to see you and we honor you and your work, because I think that in some ways the divine masculine's role has been more difficult than the divine feminine one, and they've both been really freaking hard, I know. But what's happening right now is that we're really breaking out of the old paradigms hard. Like, we kind of talked about it, looked at it, danced with it, thought it looked fun. But then what used to happen was the single woman could find her enlightenment, right? And not pure enlightenment ascending out of the body. I'm talking about the pathway to it that resonated with her and felt amazing. But it was a lonely task. And those of you men who experienced this, hearing you on that too. Right now I'm just focusing on the women. I'll get to you in a second. So the females were walking the path alone. Sometimes we found sisters on our way. Sometimes we found brothers on our way. Sometimes we fell in love, fell out of love, whatever it is. But what we experienced was, I can get so high on awesomeness by myself. I can eat the foods and do the practices and meditate and exercise and do my creative work and everything, and get so amazing by myself, and I can do it. The question is, can we do it with the men? Because what the men and women have done historically is, the man goes, I am strong, I am stable, I am a catch, I need to find a good woman. And then he finds the woman who was over there saying, I am just out here being my divine feminine awesomeness, but I'm lonely and I would like a man too. And then what happens, and this is where we're at, what we're breaking out of, so this is important. What happens is the man goes, I have my woman to support me, because that's the old paradigm, the woman being the support, being the ground for the man to stand on. I have my woman to support me, now feed me your life force so I can be awesome. And those of you who don't like to commit and who don't like to choose necessarily one woman, because we're bringing in this new romance paradigm, we don't know how it works, I don't think it's the way it was. Monogamy is something that's up in the air for a lot of people right now, and whether or not it's even handy to be in a long-term relationship. But even for those who didn't do it, it was still, where's my next fix? Where's my next fix of female energy? And this goes for lots of people. I'm not talking to anybody specifically here at all. And then the women have our own part in it and go, yes, I'm amazing, I'm doing all these things to feed my soul, this feels great. Oh, I got a man? Okay, great. Well, now I can just feed him then, and I can stop feeding myself. So it's a two-parter. I'm not blaming the divine masculine for saying, let me suck your life force till you're gone and shriveled up and wonder what the heck happened of when you were free, how you got here. And it's not the woman's fault either. I'm not saying, shame on you, you shouldn't have given as much love as you could to the people around you. What I'm saying is, now it is time for both of us to say, here I am in my awesomeness, doing what I need to do. I don't stop my awesomeness practices when I get with someone. I just continue them and increase them and come together as the man to say, this is my woman and she's amazing. See how amazing she is. I'm not going to suck on her life force. I'm going to do my own thing and be awesome and just enjoy my own presence and shine wherever I want, but love this woman. And the woman to say, look at my man. Isn't he amazing? I don't have to drag him. I don't have to teach him. I don't have to coddle him. I can just be in my awesomeness and know that he is there beside me doing his own amazing thing on his own life force streams. And we're not sharing them in the vampiric way that we've been doing for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So here's the thing, women, you got to get to it, girls. We have to figure out where our boundaries are. We know we can do it without them. No offense, guys, but we know we can do it without you. We want to do it with you. We want you to come with us. And for men, stop devaluing the divine feminine. We're what got you here, literally and figuratively. Come on. And remember that you're amazing. You don't need a woman to feed you. In fact, it's much better if you do it yourself, and then you guys co-create something even greater than the sum of your parts. So get your hearts in order, men. Open your hearts. It's not as scary as you think it is out there. If you get hurt, well, you get hurt when you have a closed heart too. So, it's still better to open your heart. And remember that you are here, we are both here to support each other and not to feed. It's not time to do the vampire thing and give our wrist out to snack on for someone else, right? It's time to take all those understandings of energetic sharing and transfer and things like that and just use them to be open, to be honest, to be authentic, and to be fully committed to our own individual and collective evolutionary paths. And I'm not saying go off on a mountain somewhere, although I am actually literally on a mountain right now. That's funny. I'm not saying that you should do that. What I am saying is that it's time to take responsibility for our own ascension without anybody else around. And then when people come around, it's time to hold our own field of amazingness and exchange love. Not suck, not throw, exchange and be awesome. Just how we are. I know I use the word awesome a lot. It's because it has a particular energetic signature that I haven't really been able to find in anything else. It's kind of the epic win energy without the almost died, right? So I hope I got that out clearly enough. I really want to stress that we're all doing an amazing job, and the things that are happening right now on our planet have not happened before. We are moving forward. This is amazing. The reason that I'm sharing this is because I've seen it happen to lots and lots and lots and lots of people in the past very short period. So I know that for as many of you out there that I know this is happening for, it used to be that a woman would wake up and then she realized her dude wasn't coming with her, and so she'd have to leave him. That was happening a lot. I actually had to counsel a lot of women a couple years ago to leave their relationships because the men wouldn't come. They just wanted to keep the women small. But now it's not like that anymore. And so if you are in a relationship already and you don't know if you can flex your awesomeness without your partner freaking out because you're changing, flex it. Either your partner, this goes for men and women, either your partner will change to match you because they'll flex their awesomeness, or the relationship will fall away. But you do not help anybody by enabling and allowing yourself to be in a to be in a deathly situation, you know? We're not really exaggerating. Little pieces of ourselves die in places like that. So take responsibility for what we're creating for our afters, for our descendants. We want the race who's coming through us now to be one that can say with pride, we are of the Rainbow Tribe. We are of the awakening ones, the ones who fought through to get us here, fought through all the confusion and the disharmony and the hypnotism and all of it to get us here. We don't want them to say, yeah, our parents tried, but they didn't really do it. We have to do it. Right. Whether or not we have children. Okay. Much love to all of you. I'm going to see if I can get you a view really quick. I'm up, like I said, in the Colorado Rockies right now. It's really awesome and fun. Super cold, actually, but oh, look at the moss on this rock. If you're ever looking for fairies, see a lot of moss, there are fairies around. Okay, look at that mountain. I hope you can see it. There's actually a much better view, but in looking around for a place to record this video, oh my gosh, I have not been able to find you the view that I wanted. So I just settled with the awesome lichen rocks, and that's where I just was. Beautiful. Okay, guys, go in peace. Get your shit together. It's fun to have it together. Don't be afraid to grow up. Growing up is awesome. No one tells you what to do. You choose your own bedtime. It's fantastic. So let's just all pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and go forward and show the heck up. Yeah? Okay. Mwah. Talk to you again very soon.